Hi, in today's video, I will be planning out my monthly in my EC dashboard planner. So you have a monthly, but this is what the weeklies look like in the dashboard planner. A week, and then you have your dashboard. So hopefully a video on a weekly will be coming soon, but today we are going to be doing the October monthly. I will be using Planner Kate's Kit 746 in the 7x9 monthly, along with the thin washi, the extra days, and then I have one of the dashboard kits because I have this in a dashboard as well, so we may pull in some of these boxes. So light a candle with me, if you will. I am using the pumpkin s'mores from Bath and Body Works right now. I love the way it smells. I love some fall feels. Grab your planner, grab a drink, whatever you need to do, and come join me to plan this month. Okay, the other things that I will be using as well are possibly the pumpkin dual tip. I am using a Uniball Zento 0.7 as my main pen. I have a ruler. This one is from the Coffee Monsters Co. I have a pair of tweezers. Not sure. I'm still working out how to use these and if I need them. And then I have some football stickers from Hand Can Plan, as well as from the Coffee Monsters Co. The Coffee Monsters Co. Countdown. I'm not sure if I'll use this in the monthly or in weeklies. And then these are more for my the monthly page after the monthly dashboard, if you will. Some musical emojis, Lost in Music emojis, Halloween doodles, currently reading, currently watching, and then I need a no school sticker a couple times, and this one's from Let's Plan It. I also have the Lions schedule so that I can put the games in my planner, because we're a family that watches football, and we're in Michigan, and Lions is our team. So let's begin. I am going to start laying down the monthly headers. When I did this in September, let's just flip back a minute. It didn't quite go to the edge of the page, and I don't really care. So, and October is orange, so if this doesn't cover, it's going to be fine. Planner Kate is great with her sizing and stuff. I am not necessarily great with laying it down perfectly straight. So, with that being said, let's lay down the headers. And to do that, I am going, to bump the camera, obviously. I'm going to turn it upside down so that I can see this. I have like a bump, but I feel like it's just because I've stickered so far and I have things. It'll be fine. It's going to be fine. We're going to make it work. I love how she lets you have these days separately, so you could do a Monday start or a Sunday start. I leave it a Sunday start. That just works for me. But if you wanted a Monday start, you could do that. We are going to start with our October sticker. Y'all, if I am crooked, please just give me grace or scream at your TV or device and then tell me in the comments that I was crooked, because I'm already going to tell you I'm going to be crooked. I am not a professional at laying down stickers, but I love doing it and I love the way it looks, so we're going to do it. And now I've got, like, it's coming over too far. So apparently it's meant to go straight up against the coil. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to lay it down as straight as we can. It's getting bumps. It's whatever, because at this point, I'm not sure. Oh, y'all. I'm not sure if I can get this to be straight or... All right, you watched me suffer through that one. Give me just a minute and I will come back with the other one done. Okay, so we have both headers across, and I don't know if you can see over here, but there's just a little peak of orange. If I wanted to, I could white that out, but it doesn't bother me. So I'm not going to worry about it. What I love about the monthly is that it gives us a cute start to the month. And then we have somehow gotten some schmutz on my planner from where I don't know, because I washed my desk, but it's fine. We have the day cover-ups. So we're gonna put these in over the extra days, and that's gonna take care of the schmutz. Or I could have whited it out if this wouldn't have worked, but this is going to work. You could also use this to highlight a day if you had like an all-day event. There are a couple of ones that are open as well, which is very cool. So there is that as well. Let's butt this up here a little bit better. Okay, so that's the beginning, and then we have November 1st over here as well. So, and she gives you plenty because you never know what the month is going to look like in a year, and you can use this kit for any year. It's a little off, but I'm gonna just leave it. Okay, the other thing I'm gonna do real quick is add our days in. So we have Saturday. That might have been better if I started with Thursday. So let's just do Thursday before we do Friday. And so we have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then you could put this month over here, which I'm gonna go ahead and do. I don't use my monthly sidebar here a whole lot, but we have it and it's cute, so we might as well. And then over here, working backward from the coil, we're gonna do Wednesday. I love how this color is exactly the same color, so when I'm not getting it perfectly centered, can't tell as much as you could if it was a different color. So Tuesday, Monday, and Sunday. So there we go. I'm not sure if I want to put the date dots on yet. I honestly, like, I did them in September. I don't know. I'm not sure. We're gonna wait. We are going to use, we have Indigenous Peoples Day and Halloween. We are gonna put those down and go ahead and cover up the writing here that's already on here. Whoops. There are a few other dates that are on here. I whited out the ones that don't apply to me. But they're here for those that it does apply to. Like, I think one was Diwali, or I'm not exactly sure. But I whited them out. I'm like, don't know what happened, but I have some schmutz, like I said. Okay, so let's open the month up again so we can see it as a whole. And we have our couple thing again. Y'all, my stickers are not straight. I don't have time to worry about a straight sticker, I guess. My plans need to get in here. I have a couple of sticky notes that have the things that are going on this month put to the side here so that I can see them. One is my daughter's choir concerts. This is a new thing for us this year. She's a freshman and she's in choir, and she's never had choir concerts before. She's had theater performances, but not choir. So I have to make sure those are in, as well as some birthdays and doctor appointments and stuff. So I am going to gather my thoughts and come back, and we'll walk through putting the plans into the month. That's what we're here for. Plan with me the month of October. For you, it'll be just a second. For me, it'll be a minute. Okay, so we're gonna layer our no school on top of these cute flags, stickers. Cute stickers. But also there is this really cute full box that's completely upside down. Here we go. Full box right here that I'm going to put on Halloween. So I'm going to take up the Halloween sticker. This is where these come in. Okay, we took up the Halloween sticker. We are going to put down the decorative full box in day 31, and because of this we may have to go ahead and put the dates on here, because now we can't see the date. And we have them, so we might just go ahead and do that. Putting Halloween back on here. And then we also have no school on Halloween, which is fun. So we're gonna put that up here, and then there is a doctor appointment on Halloween. So we are going to go ahead and take the orange that matches the orange of the monthly, and we are going to write, not sure if it'll show up on here, 315. I do not like the way that looks, so we're gonna go here, 315. And that is my daughter's initials and her doctor's initials, so I know where that is happening. And then that is going to go in the middle-ish. And if we're going to put the date dot on here, I need to move no school down, because then we are going to cover up the the date. And in fact, let's just put the date on here so we know where it goes and we don't have a weird placement of our stickers because of it. Okay. And then no school right under there. So there, those are our 3 things and a cute little decorative box. I'm going to go ahead and put all the date dots down before we move on, and I will be right back. The last couple here. I am liking the tweezers for this. Like I said, I'm not used to them quite yet. I just got them. I know they've been a thing for a long time in the planner community, but I never really did date dots before. So maybe that's why I didn't feel the need. But okay. The next thing we are going to do is get all of the birthdays in here. So my niece's birthday, my son's birthday, my husband's birthday, and my mother's birthday are all in October. So we want to make sure those are all labeled. So I'm thinking I have these cute cupcakes from Planner Kate, and this orange is cute. I'm thinking I might be able to, yes, cover up this like oopsie I made and put the person's name. I'm gonna try in the orange. Always want to spell my niece's name wrong. I know I'm spelling it wrong, and I stop and pause, make sure. It's Selena, not Selena. E with an I. It's Selena. Anyway, that's just a me thing. Okay, so my son, we're gonna do the halvesies because it just makes it easier. And everyone else, oh, my mom is on this side too, which I wrote Nana. That's what the kids call her, so that's what I wrote for her birthday, or for her name. And Phillips is crooked, and it's gonna bug me, so we're gonna try to peel it up. Yeah, there we go. Just the teeniest bit. And if it's not straight now, again, y'all tell me in the comments, because I'm sure it's not, but it's good enough. And then my husband, I like this little layer look, and I like that I saved a sticker that I ruined by using it, so. And then Selena, my niece. And we're gonna y'all, do you see that? I mean, it is what it is. If they didn't go down crooked, it wouldn't be a regular planning day in my planner. Okay, so cute. I love that. Okay. Oh, and I need to also mark on my son's birthday that we have no school. He's not in school anymore, so it doesn't affect him, but that's how I remember. That day is always my son's birthday. It's not October 8th. It's his birthday. I'm sure you have people in your life that are the same for you with that. Okay, let's open this back up and see where we are at. It's looking cute. You can read the orange in person better than you can see it on here. And I do have, like, this is a black pen, but I kind of like the way the orange works with the orange. So that's what we're doing. Ooh, I also have a doctor's appointment here. I'm not sure if I can get another sticker in here. Maybe, question mark, the thin dashboard. Let me see. We're gonna go darker orange and we're gonna check, does it fit? No, it covers that. And it's partly because I did the things, but you know what? We're just gonna write on the planner, and that's okay. And it's a virtual visit, so appointment. And I always just write me after it, because like over here, I used my daughter's initials. I planned for both my girls who are still living in the house and are in school. I have a high school freshman and a 5th grader, and then my husband and myself. So I need to know who needs to be where. I don't really put my husband's appointments in here because he handles those himself, unless it conflicts with something that I have going on or something that I need to like be aware of, that he's not going to be home to do something, and so I have to do it. But otherwise, okay, so we have early dismissal on these 3 days. I think that this little sticker that I pulled off is going to work for that. So we're going to write on this one. In this we will do in black, and then I'm going to write for all 3 and put them down. So it's an every Wednesday thing. I mean, I should just know that, but also when I'm planning things, dismissal, I like to have it noted so that I know, like, I can make a doctor appointment for an earlier time because we get out earlier. So that is that. So we're gonna go ahead and stick these down. I try to put things near the bottom first, because then as I fill things up, goodness gravy, they don't want to come off. There we go. You know, like I have her birthday here, so then this is gonna go above that, and that gives us some space I could still write something here or even maybe put a sticker if I needed to. Not everything needs a sticker, folks. I mean, I have stickers, so I'm going to use them, but if I can't, not everything needs a sticker. Okay. So now we have one moment. Let me mark these off. This is in, 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 this whole sticky note is in. So what we have left are the choir concerts and my college classes that I'm taking, but it ends and then I start a new one. So I have to look that up because I did not do that. But our choir concerts, that's what needs to go next. So I just looked up my classes. So I have those written down. I'm going to put those in a minute. And then we'll put in the choir concerts. And I think that will be all I need for the monthly. So we have class here. We're gonna class, and then my children's literature class is done. So all of my things are due that day. And then I start on the 22nd, my intro to education class. I am 2 semesters away from graduating with my associate's degree, and then my plan is to transfer and continue to get my teaching degree. And I am an older student in my 40s, so it's been a little challenging, but it's been amazing. This sticker is super crookedy. Let's see if we can fix that one. Okay, choir, Lions games, and I think that's it. So we have a concert on October 1st. And we are gonna go with these larger stickers, and we are gonna write with the black to make sure it shows up. So choir concert 5 to 8:30 p.m. That is on the 1st. And then on the 20th, we have one at 7 p.m. Look how perfectly that just works out, that my class that's on Mondays switches to Wednesdays this week, and I don't have to miss a class to go to a concert because I will be going to the concerts. Okay, so let me find my Lions schedule. So on this sheet here, I've used everything but the Skinny Washi, which I will use on my dashboard, my monthly dashboard pages, and these 3 stickers. So I'm going to try, there are 3 football games in October, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to try to put them on these and put them in where they go. So let's do that. So Sunday, October 5th, 4:25. That is on box. I try to write where it is so that we can find it. the 12th, 8:20. Totally just spelled Chiefs wrong, y'all. And that is gonna bug me. So this is no longer the way we're doing it. These become stickers that go in the graveyard because nope. Okay, what do we have? We have these. Let's do this. Okay. So $8.20 NBC at Chiefs and 7 p.m. on ESPN at home, and we're the Buccaneers, but that was too long to write, so we've got those, and now we're gonna put them in. So the 5th, the 12th, and the 20th, the Monday night football game, which is also the same night as the fall concert, so obviously we won't be watching that game until we get home. But that's okay. And then I want to put one of my little footballs on here. I love these. These are so adorable. But they're a little bit bigger than these. Not by much, but a little bit. So we'll put those in the weekly, and we'll just stick these in the monthly here. So, and that's like coming off the page, so you know, gotta like pay attention to that. We're gonna grab these because they give us a good little thing. I'm not sure if you can hear doors closing upstairs above my head, but all is good. It's just the way the door sounds if you could hear it. Okay, the little footballies. I like these white ones too, and I suppose I could have colored them in with this, but didn't, and now this is down and I'm not worrying about it. So let's take a look at the month as a whole. This side of the month is much busier than this side of the month. A lot of times I put in our pay weeks. I might do that, but as of right now, I'm not super worried about it. I know when we get paid. You know, it's every other week. That's what happens. So let's just get a good look at this. We have concerts, we have football games, we have my classes, we have birthdays, we have when we don't have school, we have Halloween and doctor's appointments, and pretty sure that's everything. As the month comes up, I will leave this little sticker sheet in the back of my planner, just in case I need that, or I will just write on the day with the orange or black. I love how juicy this pen is. I don't know if you can tell, but like you can see it so nicely. I wish that this particular pen came in a 0.5 though. This is a 0.7, 0.7, and my handwriting is already big, so if I had a 0.5, it would just be a touch smaller. But anyway, thank you so much for coming along with me on this journey. The next thing I'm going to do, and I may record it, is set up this page. I will be using some of the extra skinny washies and other things to set this up. But for right now, this is where we're at. Thank you so much. If you made it this far in my video, leave a comment with your favorite football team or your favorite thing to do in October. I would love to see that. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for joining me.